All right.
All right, so you guys ready? You got your brush and your 4 paints, your paper towel or your rag, and your bucket of water, okay? So let's start out with the gray. So we're gonna dip our brush in the gray. All right, and the first shape we're gonna make, I don't know if you guys can see this so well, but that might be all right anyway. We're going to make a line. We're gonna just make a shape, like from the top here and go down to here like this.
Take it. Okay, so okay, take your time. Yeah, she did.
I did it.
Yes, yes. Very good.
When you got that part, give me a thumbs up. Cool. All right, then we're gonna go just make a little round the corner and down the same side over to here.
Is that good?
You're gonna do great.
Is that good, Mom?
Very good. That's good.
I was doing this part.
Yeah.
And I'm there.
Okay, thumbs up when you're ready.
All right, thumbs up on that one. All right, great. So now we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. You can just go down on this side
It's like almost like a diamond shape, right?
and back over to here. So you have like a diamond shape. Try to spread the paint around because we do need a lot of gray.
Okay.
What? 1 second, Sophie. See if we can fix it.
Okay.
Okay. Thumbs up.
All right, then we just have to make the smile shape so we don't paint gray in it, okay? So you're still using gray, we're still using gray, and we're just gonna make a line like this. You can make it a little bit like a smile, but not too deep,
Okay, here's Sophie.
Okay.
okay?
All the way across. Okay, good. So
Good.
if you like.
Is that good?
And then we just need to do the bottom because his mouth is gonna be big teeth. So we're just gonna make that shape.
This is mine.
Okay.
This is mine. Want it?
Yeah, and I showed her. Oh, look at the pig. The same lady from yesterday, you know?
How's summer? Fun?
Summer?
Summer?
Yeah, good.
All right, then we just need 2 circles for the eyes. Now leave a little space here, and we're just gonna put a circle here and a circle here, just so we know where the eyes are gonna go. It doesn't have to be perfect. We just don't wanna paint any gray in there when we paint the whole face.
It's just okay.
It's gonna be fine. Don't worry about it.
You get my
Yeah, come on. Just me.
That looks pretty good. Are we done? That's it. Nah, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. It actually looks pretty silly, doesn't it? All right, so we're gonna put his fins on now and his tail. So at the top, we're gonna do a line going up like this.
Mom,
Yeah, what do we have to do?
the fin one up
So we're
there.
just doing one line?
Yeah, and then the next part here.
And then we'll do the second line up like this.
Oh, so it's going to the top, right, Sophie? So it's going to the
All the way
top.
to the top, and you can come in a little bit if you want, like it's the shark fin hanging out.
There we go.
Mom, try to believe this. You see this little monkey like mine, you see?
And then similar to that, we'll go on the side, which is going to be his tail, and we're going to do a bit of a curved line like this going off. Because that's kind of behind him.
Okay.
No, and also do the other blue.
She was the one that drew your Peppa Pig and your octopus, girl. She's so talented.
And then we'll do the other side over here. We got one extra step on this one.
Mom, you have to put that around.
No. That comes out. Like one goes in, one goes out.
How's everyone doing? Good? Am I going too fast? All right, so now here, we're just going to do one little line like this, connecting those two, because that's the back of his tail.
Yeah. That's why I got to do that.
Okay.
Mom, you can't
All right, we have two more fins to do, right on the bottom. So we're going to go whoop, down like that shape. And then we can do the other side whoop, and connect them. And then what do you think the next thing is? One on the other side? Yep, so we'll go the other way. And I like the sound effects. You can do them if you want. And then we can go on the other side. Oh, mine's a little wobbly, so I'm going to fix it. This one's a little low. I'm going to make this one a little bit bigger. You can adjust if you want. So you see how mine are a little uneven? So I'm just going to make them a little more even. We're going to fill them in anyway. So it'll be just fine. All right, so now for the fun part. We're gonna paint him all gray, but we're not gonna go outside here in the mouth or in the eyes. All right, so we could do it together. I'm gonna start up here and I'm gonna do inside the fin. And then we can move into his head. And just remember, don't go in the eyes, so you can go slowly around and get the gray on the sides, but just not on the top. And don't worry if they're a little uneven, because we can fix them. We just don't want it to be totally grayed out. So take your time, you can fill that in. Gonna stay outside of his mouth, not going in. Spread the gray out. You don't want it too thick because it'll never dry. Spread it out. If you have bumps, smooth them out. Over here. How's everyone doing? Good? Filling it in? You can do up here too, the tail. It's just all gonna be gray. And then we have the front fins here, fill those in. All right, so take a couple minutes just to finish that up, and then we're done with gray. So take your time and then wash your brush out. And we will move on to blue. All right, how are we doing on that? Are we ready for blue yet? No? Okay. I'll give you guys another minute. So if you are ready, just make sure you cleaned out all the gray out of your brush in your water, and then make sure you dry it. So it's clean and it's pretty dry, because we don't want it to drip down your canvas at all or anything. All right, you guys ready? No? All right. All right, I'm waiting. Sorry. I'll give you another couple minutes. Oh, we got a message. We would love to see all the sharks when they're done. Oh, yeah, well, we'll definitely do one big group shot when we're all done. All right, cool. All right, so let's start with the blue. Let me see, you guys good to go? All right, so let's make sure we wash out, like I said, all the gray and dry it. So swish it around in the water and dry it off. This is the first time we're switching colors, so I just want to make sure you got it all dried off. And we're going to dip it in the blue, and we're going to very carefully go around all the gray. We don't want to mix the gray and the blue, so we're going to go slow around the edges. And if you mix a little bit of gray in, all you have to do is wash the brush and wipe it off and get that gray off. Because we don't want to drag the gray around. We want the shark to be in the water as a separate object. And we will outline it in some black later on. So we'll go around slowly. I like to go around the edges and then do the bigger part later. So I slowly go around the edges to be as neat as possible. Chin here. Good. This side. How's everyone doing on the tracing? Good? This is gonna make the shark pop. All right, we're going around. I'm gonna go back to the top because I don't want to smear up. So I'm gonna try to go back up to the top here. And do it that way. All right, so you guys can finish up the outline. And then you can probably guess that we'll fill in the background. So it's going to take you a little bit to fill in. But then we're going to do the face and we're kind of on the home stretch after that. And then you have an awesome painting. Filling it in. Nice blue, right? Right? I love it. And I'm doing like smooth strokes just because I don't want a whole bunch of strokes. But if you do strokes like back and forth like this, it kind of looks like waves and like rough water. So however you do it is going to look awesome. You can do the sides if you want, but just make sure you don't lean up against it because you get it on yourself. Hopefully you're not wearing nice new clothes or anything, just in case. I have one more corner over here I'm going to do, and then I'm going to give you guys a few minutes to catch up. Doesn't it look awesome with the blue? All right, take your time. It's cool. Now, can you guys see this okay? I feel like with the dark colors, it got darker. Maybe I'll go, let's do this. I got an idea. There we go. It's a little brighter. That's better. The sun shifted. It shifts. All right. Now you can see them great. Just switch them because I got a righty painter. All right. There we go. Much brighter, right? So how you guys doing with the blue? All right? Still going? All right. I'll give you time. We have time. So how we doing? All right, I'm waiting. If you are, when you are ready, just so you know, we're gonna do white next. So you really gotta clean the brush. But I'm gonna give you guys some time. Finish up the blue. How you guys doing? All right, so make sure now you need, if you move to a bigger brush, you do need the smaller one now that I gave you. So we can rinse that all out, get all that blue out and dry it. Because we're gonna use a little bit of white now. So we're just gonna take the white, remember to dry the brush, and we're just gonna make little circles over here that are like the air bubbles. Now, they are going to turn blue, and that's okay. That makes them look more realistic, I feel like. So you're just gonna make little circles. If you want to, if you have some gray left, you can mix some gray in there. I'm gonna try that. And that looks cool too. But it's really just supposed to be like a clear bubble. So it's okay if it's not totally white. I went off the side on this one. That one I was able to fit 4, but you can fit as many as you want. And if you want them a little bit darker, you can always go over them again. You could even do just a one little boop, white. Boop. Whatever you want. Your bubbles. All right, so let's finish up those bubbles. And then again, we're done with white. We don't need to do his mouth. We are going to do our last color, which is black. So you're going to wash out the white and the blue mixture that you have. And we are going to use black. All right. All right, you guys ready? Okay, now we're going to get the black. We're going to dip the brush in the black and we're going to hold it sideways so it's kind of skinny. I'll put it there so you can see it. Not this way. We want it this way. And we're just going to do, we're going to go from the top to the bottom. Actually, you know what? I got a better idea. Let's do the eyes first. So he needs a pupil, right? So we're just going to make a circle. And then the other circle. Don't fill it all the way, and we want to leave some white. So now he can see. So that's good. Now we're going to do, very slowly, his teeth. Same color black, and we're going to go up, down, up, down, up, down. Just like that. And don't worry, we're going to try to get it as clean as possible, but we are going to outline it, so don't worry if you went out of his mouth a little bit. All right, there's his teeth. All right, I need a little more black on my brush for his nose. We're gonna just make like a rainbow shape, not too deep, like that. And we'll do 2 dots because he has to breathe. All right, now we'll do some outline. So we're gonna go from the top, and if you want, you can outline the top of his fin. And if you pick up glue or anything, just wipe it off. And he's got a little top of his head over here. And then we'll go over here by his tail and go around. And then we can do over here and down this way. And we're kind of just going to go around his whole body. But we're going to stop here because here's a little tricky. We got to do a trick. So we'll do everywhere else. And then we're going to stop and do the next part together. So I'm going to head over to the other side. Go around and stop. Over here. Just adjusting this side a little. I'm just fixing his fin, don't mind me. Sometimes with this easel, I'm feeling it. All right. How's the outline? Going good? All right, we just got a couple more things to do. We have this, so he definitely needs eyebrows, and I want to make them silly, so I'm doing like up and then back down. And then I got the other side. You guys can do whatever shape you want. All right, and once you have the eyebrows, you can outline his mouth. So we're gonna go in between the white and the gray and give him a big, dark mouth of teeth. All right, so everyone's got his mouth outlined. We're gonna give him a little like dimple over here on each side. So you're just putting a little mark at the end of each side of the mouth. Oop, I got him get over here. And then for the fins, we're gonna go a little bit higher on the top. So watch me for this. Over here, we're gonna just go a little bit higher over here. And we're gonna bring that down. And then on the other side, we'll do the same thing. So it's a little higher. How you guys doing? Are you good with this? Because we only have a little left. We're gonna go down here. And I'm gonna connect that just to make sure his chin is there. Chin, whatever it is. And then over here, we'll do the same thing. Mine's a little uneven, but it's all right. All right, if you want, you could do some motion lines. Like if you see in the original, I just have some lines so it looks like, you know, he's moving around in the water. You don't have to do this part. But I got a few. I put him by his fins. And I have a couple on the side over here. It looks like he's kind of moving a little through the water when you put those lines, right? I think I'll put one over here. And there you have it, Mr. Baby Shark